What's up of the morning teal ladies? My name's Man Buck. Welcome back to the great landscaping series here on Middleburg, New York, where we have ourselves a bit of a change-up. One, my truck is parked the opposite direction, and two, I actually have one of the company trucks. Well, there's a reason for that. We've been doing a lot more projects this week where I've been doing time and travel, so Square said just take this truck, keep the company card in the center console for fuel. That way we can just write it down and you're not wasting money, you're not driving too many miles on your own personal vehicle. So I've been taking the Ram back and forth to work for the past few days, so we're going to get to the shop as today's not going to be any different. We have a lake house project from one of our regular clientele that is out of town for the weekend, the holiday weekend, and we need to go up there and take care of the job. So without further ado, we'll get to the shop, and after I get done hitting that pole, don't tell Square, but we'll get to the shop, we'll get our job going here, and we'll get it on right. So if you guys have not already, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below, as you do know we are on our race to the 100,000 subscriber mark by the end of the year. Any support is much appreciated, and I love having you guys around here so we can all have a great time. We might actually be able to beat Square, as I think on my GPS down there, it shows that he kind of is in the area. Yes, sir, there he is. Now, once again, I've been fighting networks, so if it's bugging out, again, it's network, not computer. Well, I'm pretty excited. Well, maybe kind of, depending on what we have to do at this lake house. What do we have to do again?
So, we're going to be putting in like 5-6 feet worth of sand along the shoreline as like a little beach for the lake house.
Uh-huh. And is there anything else, or is it literally just the sand?
It's the sand, and then they have a swing set that we have to put some new wood chips around for the kids to play.
Ah, okay.
Since it's such a far distance, I just had the local supplier drop off the sand for us.
Okay. Well, I think actually the only skid steer that I have yet to operate in this entire establishment from both our old shop and this shop has been that tracked cat, so I think I'll take that one today.
Alright, yeah, this is one of my favorite ones to run.
Now, I'll probably just grab a non-teethed bucket because you'll have... No, I guess, yeah. Yeah, I'll grab one of those. So Square's going to get the truck and trailer ready. I'm going to get the bucket hooked up here, get my latches on, and like I said, this is like the only skid steer I have yet to use on this series yet. Square's tailgate is down, and the trailer... Okay, there he goes. Atta boy. You might want to adjust your pinto a little bit on that, bud. It's kind of sitting a little low on the tongue.
Yeah, I need to raise that. That's the new truck, so that's why I just put it on. But yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust that. Let me fold it down and you can drive all the way forward.
Alright, now we got that adjusted. Should be a little bit easier of a ride.
Yeah, I don't think we're within the 1,000-mile break-in period, but oh well, it's a work truck.
Yeah. Are we going left or right?
We're gonna be going left.
Dokily dokily. Doesn't bounce around too much, that's nice. As I say, it just bounces up and down. I think we should be coming up on it, or at least that's what our GPS says.
Yeah,
I don't see no lake, though.
Up on the left-hand side, I believe.
Well, where's the lake?
Let's see, the GPS is saying up here.
I think I found it. There he is. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Gotta stretch my legs.
Yeah, that was a long drive, especially in the early morning.
Mm-hmm.
This is, I think, the furthest job we've come to for work. But since it's one of our weekly lawn care clients, I wanted to help them out.
Yeah, it makes sense.
So the good news is the material is here. We don't have to call and see if they could drop it off.
Yeah, that is definitely good.
That's I don't know how sand, though.
That is a lot of sand. We're gonna be running some trips. You again are probably gonna have to be doing the tracking for majority of that, because if I do it with the tracks on the skid steer, it's gonna be a mess in the yard.
Yeah. So why don't we take a look at this and see now? It is pretty steep back here, so good thing we have a track skid loader, but we're still gonna have to be pretty careful.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nice sized lake. I don't see any lake boats yet. Maybe it's too early. Or maybe it's just like starting time to put the boats in.
Very true.
Yep, and we are gonna try to go maybe a foot into the water, but I don't really want to push it with our machines.
Very true. If anything, just kind of flick it and see how far you can get it to
Yeah.
go.
So we just want to go all the way down on the dirt, not all the way around, just to the property line over here.
All right. Well, we can
You can see
definitely do that.
there's some rocks and even some little twigs. So yeah, this isn't stuff you want to be walking on. So the sand's really gonna help out. Yeah, right where you're standing now is where we're gonna be going to.
All right.
Well, why don't we get to work?
Yes, yes, indeed.
Man, I always had stories about the city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race, what's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life.
Looks like that's all she wrote for the sake of dirt work. Now it's just a matter of getting the sand all around here, and poor Square's got, I think, a little bit smaller bucket than I do, so... The only thing is that I really don't want to be the one that's tracking, because these tracks will tear the living bejesus out of the grass, and we don't need to be doing that, so... For now, I'm just going to kind of try and make the best of what we got by spreading this out. So what we're going to do while Square is bringing in the bulk, because this is going to take quite a bit of, in essence, sand trips to kind of figure out where and how much we're going to need. I'm just going to kind of keep driving over this as much as I can to do stuff like this, where it'll flatten it out and I don't have to do nearly as much bucket work. But we'll catch you guys once we have a bit more work to show for ourselves, because right now it's just kind of in a limbo state where we need to just do the work and kind of get a bit done. So we'll see you guys in a bit. So right now, what Square is doing is I think he's bringing in just a few more buckets of sand. I am setting a straight edge on the edge of this shoreline, so that way we can have a nice cut, even straight line. What you need, boss?
I got the last bucket of sand.
You got the last bucket of sand.
Yeah, where do you think we need it?
Well, let's figure that out once I get this edge cut up here.
All right.
Kind of getting into a high spot. There we go. More or less, I think it's going to be towards either this side shore bank or maybe just kind of flake it around and see what we can do to get as much rock down as possible. So just kind of fill in the gap where I miss.
All right.
You know, I'd say that's probably good enough. I think there's two little spots that you probably see over there that need to be filled in. But other than that, it should be. Yeah, there's one big spot. It was just to your right.
Okay.
I think
that's all.
I think, yeah, that should probably be good enough. Where's that playset going? Is that going up behind, like, the garage by the other one?
Yeah, we just actually have to put some wood chips down. So if we come up here and look at it, yeah, there's actually a little bit of mud stuff. So if you want to work on, you know, make it kind of a squared off on each corner, and I will just start to bring it in.
Okay, that'll work. Is it to the left or the right?
You can make it a little bit bigger all the way around, maybe like 4 feet off each side of that sandbox.
That'll work.
We have about, I ordered 5 yards, so just kind of see if we could use all 5 yards.
Now, we do obviously want to do a good job, but it also doesn't have to be the Sistine Chapel to basically make it short. So I'll just kind of work on spreading this out while he runs back and forth and keeps getting trips, and we'll make this thing look as nice as we can.
Got it. I got it. It just
Nice.
needs to be kind of smoothed out.
There we go.
I think that last little corner where the slide is, we'll have to do with a hand rake, but
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's all we have to do.
Oh. 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 If I had gone any faster, that probably would have dug the whole thing
I
up.
saw that.
Woo!
That was good.
Let's get this one tiny patch I can fix.
Yeah. Came out good. Oh, yep.
Perfect. Perfect. Now that's precision right there. I'm just gonna dump it right here.
Yeah, just put alongside here. So I'll sweep the driveway with a broom if you want to get the skid steers tied down on the trailer.
We can do that, and I can't really leave without you, but I'll get that situated. Well, that is going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for coming to check this one out. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe down below. Also, be sure to check out Square 2448, my other great colleague, in the video down below. Also, be sure to check out the Boomstick Club for all the up-to-date content from me and the gang. You already know who is in it. I am going to get the rest of this stuff loaded up, and then we are going to head back to the shop and get ready for our next project. So, we'll see you on the next one. This is the Rental Man out. Peace.